On which stream?
Twitch.tv.
Okay.
Now the problem is I gotta pick which race to play.
Can you play as the Tau?
No, I
Tau?
can.
Tyranids?
The choices are Chaos Space Marines, Eldar, which they are who I played the first time with.
Eldar boring.
Regular Space Marines, the Imperial Guard, the Orcs, Orc Freebooters, which are Orc pirates, and the Tyranid Swarm.
Tyranids.
Tyranids, Space Marines, or Imperial Guard would be my top three.
The only problem with Tyranids is that the only character in the Tyranid campaign is the Hive Mind. Whereas, like, all the other campaigns, like, you have like, actual characters who talk to each other. I think Imperial Guard is the canon one. I want to play
I think the
Tyranid.
Space Marine one would be it.
Yikes.
I think I'm gonna play Tyranids.
Good choice.
Who's that?
The
T. Ryan? Ids?
Yep, I'm gonna play. Tyranids are a devastating species of aliens who strip entire worlds of all biological matter in massive invasions. This splinter of Hive Fleet Leviathan was cut off during the Tyranid invasion of Subsector Aurelia. The monster's Hive Lord seeks to rebuild the psychic link with the main Tyranid fleet and finally consume the entire subsector.
I really like the idea of the Tyranids.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're going to eat everything on this planet and turn it into more of us, and then we're going to do that to 2 more planets, and then on and on and on.
Whoop, I did forget something on my stream, though.
I'm never playing against Goken ever again. That's my new resolution.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do a thing real quick. Twitch.tv/dashboard.
On the plus side, my rankings for that game were BEE. So that's fun. On the plus side, my rankings for that game were BEE. So that's fun.
There we go. And here we go.
What'd you have to change?
I had to change the title and what game Twitch says I was streaming.
Oh.
I think I turned the audio too low. Oh well.
What'd you have to change? Ah, shoot.
Ah, shoot.
Oh, darn.
The dude ran away before I could paintball him, so now I have no idea where he is on the map.
He's right behind you.
Oh, God. I had that happen to me with the giant spider. Couldn't find it. Then 2 giant pairs of pincers came out of the ground. Oh, God.
Sounds fun.
It wasn't. I had that happen to me with the giant spider. Couldn't find it. Then 2 giant pairs of pincers came out of the ground.
A Hive Lord has awakened. It will answer the call. It will make clear the way, and it will prepare the feast. That's me. I'm the chef. If I could rename my Hive Lord, I would name him the chef.
That's great.
Name him Carl.
I can't actually name him. I think his name is just Hive Lord.
That's boring. There's no creativity.
Well, they're Tyranids. They don't.
It's almost like none of them are unique.
I know. It's almost like.
Hive Lord is kind of unique. It has a bunch of extra arms that have swords in them.
That's boring. There's no creativity.
Well, they're Tyranids. They don't.
It's almost like none of them are unique.
I know.
Which are the ones that like burrow through the ground or giant tunnel snakes?
Raveners. Although there are bigger ones than that called Trigons. Okay. So the opening mission for all of the different armies in this game is to kill the commander of one of the other armies. And I didn't remember which ones the Tyranids killed.
Is it you?
It's the Imperial Guard.
They killed a player. The rest of the game is AIs playing against each other.
I'm the Hive Lord. Boop, boop, boo.
Oh my god, you let Blue Jew convince you to pick Tyranid.
I mean, I could restart. It's pretty early. In fact, it is the most early. And I actually already feel bad about it. Because...
Why?
I don't know. I would just feel bad playing as, like, the actually evil things.
Then don't play as them. Switch. Is this like how I can't ever pick the bad options in BioWare games?
Probably. I can't do that either. The only one I can ever pick is the one where I play as Obama in Mass Effect 2, and I take the "you're working too hard" one, and I call it the stimulus package.
God damn it!
Oh.
I wish that was mine, but it isn't.
You son of a bitch.
That's not my joke.
God, I should do that next time I play an RPG. Just go in as a real person.
Yeah, I didn't ever make anything good with the Mass Effect 2 face creator, so I just decided to steal a face from one of those face creator sites, and the one I just chose was like, you know what, I'm just gonna play as Obama. That should hopefully be good.
Just, what would Louis C.K. do in this situation?
Okay.
Would Louis C.K. blow up Megaton? Probably.
I'm gonna flip a coin for Orcs or Imperial Guard.
I can't play the actual bad guys.
Heads are... The Orcs aren't
But
bad.
Orcs...
These Orcs are pirates, and they like a fight, but they're not like... They're not looking to wipe out a planet. Orcs are heads, Imperial Guard is tails. And we got heads. It's Orcs it is. We're pirates, kids. We're led by Captain Bloodflag. He's got a pirate hat.
So edgy.
I'm gonna skip this part. And I'm
Boys
just
is
gonna go.
boys.
Captain Bloodflag's second in command is a mech boy named Mr. Nails. Or Nailbrain? One of the two.
Same difference.
Basically the same thing. The Orcs also have the absolute best ending out of all of them.
What, they kill everyone?
Please don't tell me.
No, I will not.
Please do tell me. Aha, now you're in a bind.
Dang it. Alright, I probably won't play it for a long time, so go ahead and tell me.
No, I'm not. I don't actually care. Don't spoil it on account of me fake asking you to do it.
I think that would be the best time to ask. When somebody face asks you to do something, that's when you want to do it the most.
Maybe. You want to call my bluff? I mean,
Like when people ask Speed how grass grows.
Don't even bring that up. How dare you?
How does grass grow? Where's speed when you need them?
Want me to call him?
Yes.
That question doesn't necessitate speed. He's not going to help you. He's going to talk for a long time, yeah.
What do you know? You can't explain how grass grows.
I guess you're right. Maybe I just choose not to. Are the levels the same in this, regardless of which race you choose?
Yes. That's
Okay.
that's my one big issue with this, is that the campaigns are basically the same. But like I couldn't have asked them to do what they did for Chaos Rising and like made special campaigns that were like that detailed for everybody.
Hey, I'd rather have it playable with a bunch of different races than not.
Yeah. And they're actually, you can't play the Tau in the campaign, Bluetooth, but there's a DLC Horde mode in this video game. Where
I knew you could play them somewhere. I kind of figured when you couldn't play him in the campaign, you could play him in the multiplayer.
you can only play him in that last stand mode. He's a DLC character.
Seriously?
Yeah. You could only upgrade his health. So now we got Captain Bloodflag, who is our war boss. We got Mr. Nailbrain, our mech boy. And we got Spookums, our commando knob.
I still enjoy Knob as an honorific.
Everything about the orcs is pretty great. Like, they're made of spores, so if you kill one, you're just giving birth to hundreds.
Some of that stuff reads to me like if you were playing a tabletop RPG with like an 8-year-old, and they would just change the rules as you're playing. Like, I finally killed him. It's like, no, actually he's made of spores. You just made 8 of them. Like, oh, fuck you. Fuck you, man.
Whoa. Don't fuck the children.
Stupid 8-year-old. How do you get a job doing demos at this convention anyway?
Don't fuck spores.
I was gonna say don't fuck children, but that too.
You just say not to use fuck spores? That wasn't rhetorical. I need an answer.
I don't know, man.
So yeah, this is basically, the campaign is basically, I will get 1 more, maybe 2 more heroes, I think. And I basically, there's like this cover system where like green is heavy cover, yellow is light cover. And they got stuff like bunkers you can hide them in. I think in this one you actually like end up getting bases inside in your mission, so that you can build like small armies to siege like big like fortified positions. And there's war gear and stuff. So like eventually I like this commando knob Spookums. I think he has a shotgun equipped right now. Eventually I'll probably be able to equip him with like a sniper rifle or a knife and a pistol. And those will give him different abilities and different stats.
Yeah, this is drastically different from the first game. The more I watch this, the more I don't think I played it ever.
Well, that means you haven't.
I love that first one. That first one was very good.
And this one specifically, you also you get these requisition and stuff so that you can build people with these little like summon platforms. So like I just summoned in a squad of orc boys, and then I can give them shooters and bombers, or I can give them burners.
I mean, the answer is Burnos, right?
Yeah, burners are flamethrowers. They have area of effect attacks and ignore cover. They're also good against bunkers, because you can just burn people out of bunkers.
So Burnos.
Burners. I usually go burners, but it's because I'm dumb. It removes a lot of their melee ability, I think. At least a couple of them, because I don't think all of them get upgraded.
Don't need to melee somebody, it's on fire.
Yeah, it looks like 2 of them get the flamethrowers. Alright.
I like the stream name, by the way.
Thank you. We got bugs or something? That was good for when it was.
Oh, you changed it. I was looking at my email where it says space exploration and diplomacy.
That was what the Space Marine stream was called.
Oh, see, that's even funnier for Space Marine.
Yes.
You're way ahead of me, as always.
I should probably change it again. I'm gonna set these people to. I'm gonna set them to wall, and then I'm gonna alt attack. What's attack move? And then I gotta change it again. Greenie Meanies. Coming for your loot. We got the Greenie Meanies coming for your loot.
Did you find an alternate path around that tough enemy, or did you just kill it?
I walked around.
Oh, okay.
There's also like suppression of units and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was in the first one.
So yeah, like a heavy machine gun or something, like a turret, or like that weapons platform that I had to run around. They'll just like chew up light infantry if you don't flank them.
It seems like they really shored up the cover mechanic in this game, because I remember in the first one it existed, but it was mostly just stand in this crater and you'll be slightly less likely to get hit. But here they have like boxes you actually interact with to get into cover and stuff like that, which seems cooler. Although I would imagine from a stylistic perspective, orcs probably don't use a lot of cover.
There's still squads that use cover.
Okay.
Those are the weird ones.
Like shooters will use cover because they're mainly using their guns.
Scaredy boys. There should definitely be a type of orc that's called a hardy boy.
God damn it.
There are ard boys, but that's just a general phrase for an orc that's tough.
John,
And yep,
didn't
I
you
just
say
got a piece of loot.
didn't you say you kind of hated the thing where they're all psychic?
Yeah.
This
Yep.
is like an actual fight, I think. That's what they give.
Can you explain why?
Because it's absurd. I would rather that they just have some sort of mechanical situation that humans can't reverse engineer, that it just works somehow. Because
You wish they
Sorry,
didn't
what?
explain it.
Oh. Yeah, hold on.
that does explain it exactly enough as it needs to be explained.
They over-explained it.
Like you created a situation by having the psychic thing in there where like guns should never jam. It's just it seems like a really fuzzy way to define things. I don't know. It just bugs me. And I'm not saying it's rational. If that's exactly what you like out of this universe, then it's probably pitch perfect to you. Because it is really silly.
There's a lot of silly things, like the Space Marines can digest metal and can spit acid for no apparent reason.
Yeah, I told them about the acid thing.
I mean, it's not for no reason.
They have an extra organ.
Yeah.
Okay, when do they ever spit acid in any media?
There are. I have read books where that happens on occasion. But it also comes up very rarely because only the Ultramarines and a couple other chapters can still do it because they kept good care of their gene seed.
Yeah,
I know
because
things about Warhammer now. Gene seed.
Gene seed.
because everyone has shitty genes.
Gene
Didn't
seed.
patch them up. They all have holes in them.
I need to blow up all of these.
Whoa, you're lobbing bombs in there,
Yeah.
like crazy.
Yeah, the way to deal with people in bunkers is to lob grenades at them or use flamethrowers. And then I'm gaming this part because I'm just
At
gonna
the same time?
pick up all of the things and then I'm gonna set boys to go right there. I'm gonna set Spookums over there, and Mr. Nailbrain can sit with the boys. Then what can else can I summon? Oh, I can summon Ludas.
Ludas.
Yeah, Ludas are the giant machine gun people of the orcs, and I summoned a set of them so they can be like heavy artillery fire inside of this bunker.
This seems like a PvE MOBA where you play the whole team.
Mm-hmm. It reminds me of like Diablo, except you're controlling a lot of characters.
In co-op, you split the hero units, and I think control of the regular units too. So like every other unit, one person will control.
Yeah.
And you pick, like each of you pick 2 heroes out of the 4 you send on any mission.
Hey Dustin, is there anything in Warhammer that particularly stands out to you?
Tower, pretty cool.
Yeah, I like their deal.
I like their robots.
I really like the robots that people started making for them. I remember there's one particular unit that everyone did modifications to called the Broadside. It had these 2 giant cannons on its shoulder, but everyone just started modding them, so they had him underslung on the arm. So it was just these giant railguns on these tiny little arms. It's just there's a lot of good custom figs out there for Warhammer.
My favorite Tau custom army is one where they show like there's a set of crew that are basically like hijacking a bunch of Tau equipment, and like all of the things are like Kroot holding Tau at knife point and stuff like that.
Right, that's pretty good. I really like the full Kroot armies that I would see people make, because there's that website that's semi-affiliated, but only some of their stuff actually is in the rulebooks, called Forge World.
Oh, they're run by Games Workshop. They're just, and they have their own rulebooks, but they're just, that are technically like usable at stuff.
Yeah, they're just iffy. That's what I said.
Their balance is even worse than regular.
Yeah, but I really like their figures.
Yeah, they use like a high quality resin that like it's super fragile, but it lets you do like insane detail on stuff.
But they had like, here's Kroot with their mounts, here's Kroot doing this, here's Kroot doing that, here's Kroot with their giant elephant things.
What if I showed up at a Warhammer meetup with a bunch of little Metal Gear Ray figures? I was like, these are highly customized. Like if I just bought tiny Metal Gear Ray figures and just ripped the base off of normal Warhammer figures and stuck it on.
No, see, if you really wanted to piss people off, you would use stout
Just tiny figures of the Simpsons family.
I mean,
Like,
that
this
too.
is a dreadnought. Homer's a dreadnought. Maggie is a space marine.
No, you'd bring out the stout, which are units that got kicked out of continuity.
Continuity?
Yeah,
That's the
in the
one.
in the early 2000s, they're just space bikers.
They're space dwarves, and they decided that the dwarf stereotype that will go into space are bikers.
And they didn't really fit with anything else, so they just had the Tyranids eat them all. Like, that's canon. That's where they are. They all got eaten by the Tyranids.
Huh.
It's all right.
There's a,
I'm also a fan of the Inquisitors, the Inquisition. They're pretty neat.
There's a like semi-resurgence of squats in Warhammer that are now called demiurges, and they're Tau allies. Like they're a race of aliens that have like aligned themselves with the Tau, and they're basically cyborg dwarves who are really good at like, you know, building shit. Like they're ship makers and stuff. Oh no, all my boys are dead.
Oh my god.
They destroyed my boys.
That's probably not good. Should try to fix that.
I'll set him on a new set. Spookums is like half dead. I need him to kill these howling banshees. Ah, Blood Flag's like half dead too. Glad I got my Ludas.
Not a fan of this monster. It's a pink monkey that farts on me.
Oh dear.
What about that aren't you cool with?
The farting part, because it means I can't use any healing items. And also because it's extremely brown farts. Like, it looks like liquid shit just spraying out of his butt.
Sorry, what color are your farts, blue dude?
Also, it comes out of its mouth, and I don't really know the mechanics of that and don't want to think about it too hard.
Ooh dear.
Alright, I got
It's the exact same as spitting acid.
I got room for another squad of Ludas or another squad of Orc Boys. But only one. I think I'm gonna go
Sounds
with...
like you need boys, right?
Need more boys.
I think, yeah. Can I upgrade the Luda with a different gun? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the...
Apparently there's a monkey in this game. Modeled after the monkey that Dragon Ball Z characters turn into. And when it gets angry, it straight up goes Super Saiyan.
I'm gonna give
Yeah,
them
okay.
shooters and bombas. So they
There
can
should
blow
be
up
there should be a type of orc that has like a particle accelerator weapon, and they could be called Atom Boys.
Alright, we're going. And and it turns out the regular Orc Boys you get can also be turned into shooter boys. So like these ones just have regular guns and bombs.
I can't believe nobody responded to that idiotic thing I just said.
I just wanted to gloss over it.
No, you really did. It was a good job. I brought it up again just to be cool, basically.
What do all you boys and a smashed up jammy paste have in common? Come here, I'll show you.
What do all you boys and a smashed up twiggy paste have in common, John Hamm?
They're both delicious.
They both dead, boy.
Come here and I'll show you.
Oh ho ho ho. Good joke.
I need these Ludas to set up in here. The shooter boys have grenades, so they'll be fine. Oh no! Spookums!
Wasn't there an entire game for a while based on like you played as a gang of you played as a gang of orcs, and each fight in a campaign your characters would keep gear and get stronger.
Yeah, that's called Gorka Morka. Named after the two orc gods, Gork and Mork.
Mork and Mindy?
That's where I was going to. Nanu. Oh god, I'm so old.
I'm gonna
I saw that
throw
show on Nick at Night.
grenades! Oh no, my boys! Oh, they're fine. Good. They need new cover. What are my Ludas? There we go. Yeah, I need them. Oh no, Spookums! Get out of there, Spookums! Wow, they're just like sniping the shit out of my orc boys. No! Mr. Nailbrain!
He's dead forever now.
I did it. I killed the Eldar Autarch.
Now I'm remembering the Lord of the Rings RTS games that came out like 5-ish years ago.
5 years ago, that sounds like too recent.
No, it's probably earlier than that then. But they had a thing where like the campaign was you going through all the Lord of the Rings games, except when a character was supposed to die, if you did good enough, they would survive. So you just have Boromir surviving through the entire campaign.
Oh man, I was just about to finish that book. The one where
Sorry.
Boromir dies. I forget which one that is. The second one?
It's all of them.
It's the first one, isn't it?
Yeah. No, wait, it's the second one. Because there's 6 books.
It might be the first. Wait, what?
Yeah, there's 6 books.
What? What are you talking about?
Each movie is 2 books.
No, no,
They're just bundled together.
no.
They're
There's
bundled
there's
together.
3 books.
They're bundled together as 3 books now, but
No,
they
no, no,
originally
no, no.
were 6
No, no, no.
books.
There were 3 books. When I was a kid, there were 3 books, right? Am I losing it?
What, for Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. There's.
I
it's a
assume
trilogy.
I assume it also comes bundled with the Silmarillion.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
they
that's
started bundling them all together at some point.
You're really committed to this bit.
What bit?
Not you.
But I'm
It's not a
committed.
bit.
Ice
It's a little-
Marines is dead. Odd.
Who is this fucking Space Van Helsing asshole?
That's Inquisitor Adostria. Adrostia? Whatever. She's the one.
just
Why are
made
these
your-
orcs listening to this person?
Because those humans that are right next to her are Imperial stormtroopers, and they have laser guns that shoot really good.
Oh, okay.
Like punch holes in tanks good.
Yes.
3 Imperial regiments, a battlefield of your
She's
choosing.
instead of offering him money or technology, she just decides she has the authority to throw 3 whole regiments of Imperial Guard to a battlefield solely so Captain Bloodflag can kill them.
God damn.
And also, the only way Captain Bloodflag will accept that deal is if the Inquisitor throws in her hat.
Do you, Captain?
I mean, it's a pretty good hat. Now you guys are just making me realize how much I want an actual Space Van Helsing.
Why?
Never, Captain Bloodflag.
I feel like you could do something with that.
Yeah, I know. It's
Then
called
you
the
need to have
Inquisition.
like space vampires.
Those already exist. Where do you think vampires come from?
From the moon.
Duh.
That's what Marvel taught me.
Oh yeah, for winning this mission, I got war gear fighting juice.
I mean, if you play Dungeons and Dragons, then Satan gets in your body and you become a vampire, right?
Nothing gets an orc ready to fight better than a big jug of fungus beer. Heals squads at a small radius and boosts their fighting ability.
Didn't they recently make a movie based on that Chick Tract
Yes.
Dungeons and Dragons comic?
Yes, I think so. I really want to watch that someday.
All I remember is the trailer.
Wait,
which
what?
Had a,
Like an unironic movie?
No.
Or a joke movie? Okay. Okay.
no, it looked like it was made in all seriousness.
Oh no, I have to select the reward now. Do I want to unlock the elite infantry unit, the Storm Boys, to summon? Do I want to unlock an upgrade for my Orc Boys squads that gives them a knob leader? Or do I want to get a burner that is useful for my heroes?
Not the last one.
I just saw.
I think I'm gonna go for the burner, which
I remember
has
the
a
trailer for it.
which has a description good for burning runts out of their hidey holes.
I buy that.
I'll take 2.
Breakfast is back. What I miss was the captain all green. I reckon that you me got your blood up with blasting a ship at all.
Yeah, I remember the movie because it had the first shot was a group of like 20 people in a dark like factory, all screaming D&D while people roll dice,
Okay, that's
like
weird.
chanting, like it was some kind of fight club.
I love the dialogue Captain Blackflag has. He's like, those Inquisition people can't be trusted further than they can throw her. Although in that one lady's case, that's probably not a good example. Because he's a giant orc and probably could have thrown her halfway into orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh! I have a piece of epic loot here. A can opener. A level 5 power claw. Chance
I
on
thought it was just an actual can opener for a second.
chance on hit. Disable enemy vehicles. Sure.
Oh, it is an actual can opener, but the psychic powers of the orcs make it so that it becomes a deadly weapon.
I feel like you're lying to me.
I feel like you were just channeling Luke there for a second.
Actually, I'm not gonna use this epic loot that I have because it makes the campaign stuff way easier, and I'd rather.
But look how cool that looks.
I'm gonna get a good huge chopper, and some good orc armor, and a trophy rack.
Well, look how cool it looks.
Whatever. And I got 2 points to assign to abilities.
It's not the orc way to be consumed with your own looks.
That is absolutely
That actually
your way to be.
I mean, he wouldn't wear that fucking hat unless he was. And I got a burner. Wait, no. Who can use this burner? Nailbrain, Spookum, or my Storm Boy Knob companion named Brickfist.
What?
What does he do?
He has a giant rocket strapped to his back, so he jumps on people and hits them.
Oh God.
So I think I'm gonna give Spookums the burner, and I'm gonna get a beamy def gun.
Can you paint him red to go faster?
No, they come their color. Yeah, I got a burner on Spookums. But now do I want conditioning? Spookums moves faster, takes less damage. Well, that's active. What tree do I kind of want to go down? So it looks like this one is a shooting specialist, so that's like where I get bombs. There's one that makes him better at infiltrating and moving around stealthily, and there's one that just in general makes him tougher, I think. Oh, this is neat. If he is not deployed, loot is no longer need to be set up to infiltrate and can move while active. That's interesting. I think I'm gonna go for this. I think I'm gonna go for the DACA specialist. So now he gets a fire ability because he has a flamethrower. Then I got Brickfist.
I mean, that's all very interesting, but I think we really need to get down to brass tacks and start talking about the Legend of Zelda timeline.
Okay. I've only played Majora's Mask, and I have no intention of playing any or beating any of the others.
Have you ever played one of the 2D ones?
Actually, yes, I've played multiple Zeldas. Majora's is the only one that I've finished.
Okay.
This guy has a teleporter? Okay, okay.
I'm playing Majora's right now. It's pretty good. It's alright.
It's a pretty good video game.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
And Blood Flag, what's he got?
Do you have a different opinion, Blue Dude?
Not really.
Not really. Well, only partially.
I think the best 3D Zelda is...
He's gonna say Wind Waker.
Nope. I think it's Twilight Princess.
Okay, no, but really. Oh, Blue Dude with the troll answer.
It's the only one I've bothered to finish.
So you're being serious? Is your favorite one?
Yeah, I like that one.
Well, this is a cool ability. Ability unlocked. Teleports in a bunch of mutinous scallywags onto the battlefield. Who knows who they'll side with?
Oh man.
His health ability ones seem to be that he gets stronger and like lets your squads of troops reinforce, which usually they can only do around buildings. That's pretty good.
So he becomes a building.
Yes. I think I'm gonna go with that.
If he really believes he's a building, then can other orcs get inside him? Or does their psychic power not stretch that far?
I think I'm gonna go with the first one in there, and then I'm gonna plan on going for the melee one too.
Well, if they believe somebody's strong enough, they'll start getting bigger, so...
Well, no,
if they believe he's a building...
They get bigger because they fight a bunch. They just get bigger for fighting. And now I got a mission to go on.
Do you really?
Right, boys, let's sog 'em quick.
Pluto, why would you ask such a stupid question? Such a ridiculous question.
Yeah, that Zelda timeline thing was silly.
Is it even over yet? It's probably still
Yes.
happening.
Now they're discussing Wild West Zelda potential.
It's like that song from the 90s, Stuck in a Moment. You can't get out of it. It's U2, I just realized. I just quoted a U2 song unironically. Fuck. Well, that's my life now.
Okay, so I'm about to go crush a human insurrection. Looks like these people joined a cult, and now I'm going to destroy them.
Am I a terrible person for liking the new U2 album?
I don't really care about you two.
I mean, I don't. You can like whatever you want. I don't really like it that much.
But then again, your music taste is
Is what
What does that
out
even
there.
mean? What does that even
it
mean?
is. I'll admit to that much at least. But I like a lot of you too.
Your tastes are unconventional.
So it looks like this map is just a big winding path upward, while the entire time, if I remember correctly, I have to dodge.
Oh, God damn it.
First one there gets the best loot.
I think
True story.
I have to
The only
dodge
song I've ever heard
artillery fire.
is the Black Knight 2000 theme song.
It's true. Same here.
I've never heard another song,
Not in my life.
and I won't.
I won't take it. I won't.
Whenever I go to the airport to fly somewhere, I call them in advance, and they turn off all the music in the airport.
Except for Black Knight 2000.
Well, yeah, all the places that are already playing Black Knight 2000 are allowed to continue.
You must be pretty influential if you can get that to happen.
I mean, if they don't want a lawsuit on their hands for discrimination.
You discriminated against my U2 religion.
Oh.
You too, religion. My pinball
Oh, man.
religion.
Where the hell does he have to target a unit? What's going on?
I just remembered. Are we playing tabletop games tomorrow?
I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
The one we should be asking is Luke.
Good luck.
I have asked, but he never answers.
Maybe if you would put him in this call so that he could explain to me how grass grows, like a reasonable human being.
Did that second episode of the Pathfinder thing go up?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, I
In our
forget-
hearts.
I'll download that. And
Yeah,
listen
I
this
forgot to
tomorrow.
post it.
Oh dear, that's a Baneblade.
Yeah, sorry, my audio in the first half is kind of fucked.
It's okay. I mean,
we out,
we're
we
not-
out, we out, boys.
We're not a big professional deal. I'm sure people are expecting some hiccups.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, I forgot about this part.
Sorry, I'm holding us back.
I'm being chased this entire map by a giant tank.
Kill it. It's only a tank.
We can't get through here.
Well, I can't res that guy.
Stop running, you asshole.
I don't know if we'll ever record another episode of that They Might Be Giants podcast, but I've been enjoying the tabletop stuff a lot.
You guys had your fun with the They Might Be Giant stuff.
I mean, we might go back to it. I just think like we need to ping Mr. Dapper and Miscellaneous Insanity since it's been so long. They probably assume that we just gave up on it. Luke needs to post the rest of those episodes, just so everyone can hear my impression of the Halloween vampire.
What's the difference between a Halloween vampire and a regular vampire?
The Halloween vampire has just a little bit more dedicated to theatrics. You know, he's putting on a show. I just added
Yeah.
Luke blind call, add him to the call. We'll see if he joins.
Who dares?
Hey, Luke.
Who dares?
Luke, how does grass grow?
Okay, so so it takes nutrients from the soil and
does?
the roots of the grass,
What's
Okay.
a root?
and it okay, so imagine a blade of grass, but really small and growing down instead of up, and it's also attached to a blade of grass.
So like
oh,
a
I'm very confused.
so like a inverted blade of grass, like some kind of stone tower temple of grass.
Yes, exactly.
Like some kind of stone temple pilot of grass.
Exactly. Yes. Absolutely.
Will this be on the test?
No, I'm not. No.
Man,
And then-
Breakfast is just getting the shit handed to him.
And then it takes in water, and by using sunlight, it creates a chemical reaction called photosynthesis, and it
Is this really the
combines all
reason we
those
brought him in
elements
here?
into a
Well, not really, but you know what? I
a
might as well get used to it out of him.
substance that it can use to feed itself and convert that mass into grass mass and get taller.
Grass mass.
And that's how grass
Grass
grows.
mass.
Grass mass.
Grass mass or ass. Nobody grows for free.
Yo, man, do you have any grass mass?
I got that mass. That
Got
grass
that
mass.
grass mass.
Gotta get my grass mass, bro.
So Luke, are we
That's-
doing Roll for Your Lives tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay, when are we doing the next? So they are they giants or what?
this is a great question.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it, and I don't know if it's gonna happen.
We should do it.
You should do it.
It's not like I got anything going on now.
Oh,
Got it going on.
I don't want it to be like an outlet. Like
I wouldn't want you to have any
Let's-
kind of outlet for your pain.
well, no, I'm just saying like let's do it because we want to do it, not because of like I don't know.
Suddenly the production value goes through the roof.
Right, exactly.
Production value. Production.
Value.
We don't even talk about we record it.
No.
Welcome to the circus of value.
Especially
God,
now
Now
that
you're craving the circus of value.
if you can actually play music in a way that other people can hear it.
Yeah, I can. So
Yeah, that's a big
huge
plus.
improvement.
Oh my god, that could happen? I listened to like half the first episode, and I was like,
Yeah.
you know what? You know what would be good? If I could hear
Yeah.
the things. I'd
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You didn't like the loud 30 seconds of static every time? It wasn't that bad.
No,
It's like if you played a song holding up a phone to a microphone.
yeah, exactly.
But
Well,
that
actually,
works so
looking
well
up-
for Neo.
So
Yeah.
Oh god, that was funny.
Let me
That
let me
was
tell
good.
you, I gotta do a lot of noise removal on these podcasts.
oh yeah, I'm sure. Neo needs a new microphone.
I think that's accurate. That or his desk is like underneath an air conditioner.
Yeah.
I think he needs a microphone, period.
That's actually him just transmitting his voice through like a can with a string.
He's actually frantically typing out the bit stream that translates into the waveform of his voice.
Yes. He has
Oh,
a
now I'm impressed.
He has
Yeah,
he
right?
has trained a pigeon to carry bites, like one bite at a time,
Yeah.
to people's houses.
It's actually a Neotoma Vocaloid that we're listening to, and he's constructing sentences
Oh,
out of
God.
phonemes. Which that never came up because it's for some reason it's not in the console version of Peace Walker, but in the PSP version you can make your own Vocaloid and then make your Metal Gear like talk with that voice.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, no, you don't make your own. You like pick from all the popular ones, and then
Like
you
Hatsune Miku?
Yeah, like Hatsune Miku.
Is that actually in there?
Yeah.
What?
Uh-huh. And then like you can then like build sentences out of phonemes. Like you just go through this huge list of English phonemes to make it talk. So you can just make your Metal Gear sound like Hatsune Miku and say whatever you want it to say.
So you're saying
Oh,
that
God, no.
Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker is the greatest porn game of our generation.
Yes. Yes, it absolutely is.
Whoa. That was a little bit too much enthusiasm there still. Or not enough. I'm not sure yet. I haven't
It's
decided.
incredible.
It's so good.
I've been waiting so
Oh,
long.
man.
I never knew.
So you know how I mentioned really weird YouTube channels earlier?
Nope.
Sure.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
Misk found one that's even more incredible. It's somebody cooking on the world's tiniest stove.
What?
Tiny
Misk has
hamsters.
some part of
Tiny
Misk's brain
stoves.
is dialed directly to terrifying things make their way to him. Every now and then, he puts a
It
link
falls
that
apart.
destroys my life a little bit.
I think it's partly because Misk is literally anime.
He is.
Have you seen his hair? Like, come
Yes.
The closest to anime as any person I've ever known.
His hair is incredible. I also feel like he has a really hard time seeing.
Probably.
I started listening to Sailor Business, and now I'm just watching Sailor Moon.
Yep.
I kind of want to watch one episode.
I see. Like, I start you off with the bad anime, and then that makes
Right,
you
and
want
then
to
I'll-
out with good anime.
It's like the opposite way how the way drug is
Oh,
supposed
no.
to work.
Yeah.
Ow, this giant tank is attacking.
It's a drug that's so bad it makes you seek out something better.
Exactly.
Mr. Nailbrain, please.
Oh god,
Mr.
that tank.
Nail Brain.
Oh
got
god, I love this Nedroid.
Okay.
Can you just get to the teleporter?
I need.
Get to the chopper.
I'm not gonna.
No, Choppa's a unit.
Okay, I'm gonna get Captain Blood Flag to raise this guy back to life. And in the meantime, hopefully they don't die. Okay.
Has any Warhammer game ever had a get to the chopper joke? Because then we can just write that one off as the worst one.
There probably has been. There's a teleporter. I'm gonna use that to kill people.
What's the worst thing in Warhammer? I feel like it's some either the Slayesh or whatever the hell she's called.
Slanesh?
Yeah, I feel it's either that or the Sisters of Battle.
You know what? I think in general the worst thing is that it's basically a chauvinist playground.
Yeah, it's more of a general tone thing that is its biggest problem. I think.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
The Shalon Lesh thing, is that like the sex god you told me about, Huntera?
Yeah.
Because that sounded almost interesting and not terrible.
It's
The one
bas-
made by a
It's like
giant
genderless.
orgy.
Oh, I didn't tell you about where it came from.
Okay.
Slanesh came from, the Eldar used to be the rulers of the galaxy, and then because they're basically immortal, they kind of just devoted their lives to pleasure.
I thought so. Please tell me that they fucked the galaxy to death. Just say that.
They
sentence.
fucked a rift into the galaxy.
What?
Almost as good.
Oh my gosh.
There's this giant point in the galaxy called the Eye of Terror.
Called the clitoris. Oh, okay. Go
Called
ahead.
the Eye of Terror, and that's basically like a portal to the warp.
It's the warp's clitoris.
All right.
And
Man, the word clitoris makes you guys very uncomfortable.
and
That's my new go-to.
Only when it's referring to giant, terrifying demons.
well, it's referring to the place they live.
Wait a second, what's this demon look like?
This demon is. I don't think she has. It. Well, first off, I don't think they have a gender. And secondly,
Oh.
I don't think.
Oh my gosh, I just got a mission in Shadowrun Dragonfall that's titled False Flag.
No. No.
I mean, it's a real thing. It's like not solely a conspiracy thing. Like it's an actual thing that's.
I mean, in a game where basically everything is a conspiracy
Yeah,
theory,
it makes sense.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of get a idea of what Slayesh would look like, considering all the units for that faction have like 10 breasts.
Yeah.
Speaking of
terrifying.
clitori, I've been trying to make a joke for a week about the new 3DS's analog nub being the system's clitoris,
Are you
and I
fl-
can't
are you
get it to work.
Are you flipping that bean, John Ham?
I don't have one, but if I did have one, you can best believe I'd be twibbing it. So right. So gently.
Isn't the Dark Elder that just the Elder who went way too deep in the whole pain thing, and now the only pleasure they can get out of is pain?
They're the Eldar who they slipped away into this like other dimension, basically called the Webway, and they found a little.
Oh, okay, you got it.
They found basically a little like haven that they could use. And
Would you call it a fuck dimension?
yeah, basically, but they're way into BDSM. And Slanesh.
Purely consensual in every case, I'm sure.
No, they're very rapey.
That was facetious.
I don't. I feel like
How you said that, and I
it's-
was like, I'm sure that Games Workshop has never made a mistake with its portrayal of BDSM.
There's a lot of like body horror in their shit too.
Ugh. So they're like Hellraiser, BDSM.
Actually, yeah, they're basically Hellraiser. They're basically Elf Hellraiser.
It's like Sam Neill in Event Horizon, but an elf.
Yes. There's this short story in their codex where they like, because the Tower very like trusting of people, they let these Dark Eldar help them
Suckers.
deal with an orc invasion,
Oh no.
and in exchange, the Dark Eldar wanted to bring like a bunch of people from the various Tau castes with them back to their home planet.
Ooh.
They did that, and then when the
Sexy results?
when the problem came back again, the Dark Eldar came back, and they're like, "Hey, we can help again if you want, same price as before." And the Tower were like, "Sure," but this time when they got help, the Dark Eldar used basically like amalgamated monstrosities, and they noticed that the amalgamated monstrosities were the shade of blue that they were.
Mm-hmm. That's got to be coincidence, though, right? I mean, come on.
And then
I
that
should
Tau
probably get
outpost-
myself some dinner.
And then that Tau outpost was never heard from again.
So they're like BDSM Borg.
Yeah.
That's no. I
Or
don't like that
DSM.
idea.
Borg is a stupid and also good name.
You're a Borg.
I don't think he is. But you know what? I don't know.
You can never be too sure.
Affirmative?
That is a good nerdroid.
Oh dear, that.
Speed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how I kill that. Okay.
Oh hey.
What? I can have not the mech boy. Mech boy.
They actually-
not dying.
They announced that NFC reader for the original 3DS is actually still coming out, and they didn't just silently slip it.
The
Yeah.
what?
The
The
thing to
Amiibo
read
man.
the Amiibo hockey puck
Wow.
for the original 3DSs. Everyone thought it was just canceled when they announced that the new 3DS was compatible. But it's not.
Some suckers are trying to play Fibbage on Twitch.
Oh no.
Is it you?
Oh no.
No, so, the geek made a thread. Come play Fibbage.
Okay, I know how to use this map. Please. Okay, there we go. Now I fly up here.
So you don't often have a lot of other units.
I don't usually feel like making them, because you get resources and stuff to build them, but instead of doing that, you can opt to improve your heroes' like health, damage, and stuff like that. Health
Is that on a
damage.
per mission basis? Or
Yes.
on a... Okay.
So like instead of making units for the most part, I'll just like upgrade people's damage, amount of like the speed with which they use abilities.
Mm-hmm. That tank looks bad.
Yeah, what I have to kill this targeting cogitator, because so these heavy turrets that are neutral right now will turn on it.
Cyberjin in the chat asks, have you done the Chaos Space Marines yet?
No.
I realize now that he's probably gone.
I haven't done the Chaos Space Marine campaign. The only one I finished was the Eldar one.
The Eldar, and this is unfair what I'm about to say, for reasons that'll be obvious. The Eldar remind me a lot of the Protoss, and I don't find them all that interesting as a result.
Well, the Eldar are kind of interesting in that they live on these basically giant spaceships, and there's only like probably under a few 100 million of them left in the galaxy.
Oh, so they're Quarian?
They can't have sex anymore.
See, this is how I'm
'Cause they
unfair to
do.
40K, is
They're-
that I just compare it to sci-fi stuff that's come out afterwards and
They
copy
ba-
all their shit.
They basically have to live like lifestyles that are like dedicated to one thing. And they get really good at that over the 1,000 year lifespans. Because otherwise, if they indulge themselves too much, that they will attract the attention of Slaanesh. And they already have to be careful about that, because Slaanesh is actually hunting for their souls. Like at all times.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they die, their souls go into tiny little crystals.
Because if they didn't, their souls would just be eaten by Slaanesh forever.
Okay.
Because turns out giant sex demons are mean.
I mean, that seems like an assumption on your part.
So they basically dedicate themselves to stuff, and the Eldar that you meet most of the time are the ones who have dedicated themselves to the various aspects of war.
I bet the inside of Slaanesh is the new hottest club.
God damn it.
Do I get Storm Boys, a giant hammer, for Brickfist for Captain Bloodflag, or do I get a Weird Boy as a unit I can take?
Weird boy.
Weird boy.
I'll take a Weird Boy. He's a long-range support unit and caster.
Testing seems to show that this here teleporter can take us to a planet called Derry.
Okay. That hammer looks pretty good.
What are these poor humans figuring? Burning the place for we can get a looting. They'll ruin the best bits. Boys, before we zap out with the teleporter.
Fuck you, giant wombat.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
You ate fast.
So, got myself some dinner.
Yeah.
Some beans with bacon and sausage.
Intelligence, bring anti-vehicle weaponry. Space Marines field some of the toughest vehicles and armor in the galaxy. Okay.
Sure they do.
I got a tank buster bomb on my Weird Boy. He's got he's got a laser gun.
A lazy gun.
A lazy gun.
Lazy boy gun.
I also got
Only shoots every third shot.
Lazy gun boy?
I got these teeth, and I get free experience for them. And I got 2 levels. Okay, so he doesn't have to set up anymore. That's good. And then I'm gonna get him a teleporter? I think a teleporter. Super Tough Beam, ability unlock. Make a friendly unit invulnerable. Additionally, improves the custom force field such that it generates a field that knocks enemies back.
Oh my gosh, this dystopian young adult novel Twitter is amazing.
It is. On my 18th birthday, something happened.
So the elders want me to be their pawn. Well, they forgot one thing. I know how to play a game of chess and win.
God, it's just, I read all those in a row one day, and they all, they're so true.
Through the first door, a chessboard. I can do this. My dad taught me. He and I used to play together all the time before he died.
What the hell is this? What is this?
It's a Twitter called dystopian young adult novel.
Oh.
That's basically all its tweets are in the style of a very generic dystopian.
Yeah. No. The Twitter handle was all I needed.
I think.
Wait, I said aloud to myself as if narrating my own life. Does this mean that the test is some sort of game? It should be noted that the test is in capitals.
Okay, so I got Weird Boy.
Is game also in capitals, or did it not that far?
No.
Mr. Nailbrain, you got this. This is gonna be Mr. Nailbrain's mission to shine.
And the best part of Sailor business so far has been the Chris Sims having the young adult novelization of one of the episodes.
Oh no.
It was the morning of the test. Are you nervous? My ineffectual mother asked. No, I lied. I was shaking.
Ineffectual.
I'm gonna stop and restart the stream real quick so that I have an easy archive.